That's 2 fingers. And honestly, it would be lower than that, except that it's sitting on the frame. So. Good morning, guys. So what we have here is a 1969 Beetle, classic Beetle, rat rod. It's going to be a heck of a project. It wasn't supposed to be that big of a deal, but as it turns out, it is. So unfortunately. So anyway, let's get the cover off and see what we're up against. All right, here we go, guys. This is 1969 VW Beetle, classic Beetle, rat rod Beetle. As you can see, it's pretty well stanched. It's super low, too low. Unfortunately, there's no suspension on here. So you can see that's 2 fingers. And honestly, it would be lower than that, except that it's sitting on the frame. So it's probably a little too low. The car is actually, honestly, in pretty decent shape. I think it's really neat. It is absolutely a rat rod look. It's going to stay that way. It would be no fun whatsoever to turn this back into, a regular Beetle. So. See what we're dealing with here. It's your basic 1600cc motor. It's in decent shape. This thing is not running. It was running kinda when I picked it up. When I went to get the Beetle, it was supposed to be running perfect. Unfortunately, when I got there, it was not running well enough to even move. I'm reasonably sure that was not intentional. The guy that I got the Bug from was really a super nice guy, super cool guy. And he did everything he could to get it running right. And so anyway, here we are. So I'll show you the back seat later, but that's where we stand with it. I can't show you that side because there's some not so pleasant words written in rust on the side that I'll be taking care of. Cool thing, it has the roof rack, and it also has the back rack, which I almost never see on these, and that really adds to the overall look. I've got the back rack off, obviously. So once I get started on the motor, then I can do the rest. I do have air shocks for the front and for the back, because at this present time there's nothing, no springs, no shocks, no nothing. So it's literally just sitting on the ground, which made for a super not so fun trip getting it home, because if you can see that rope right there, best I could do was 25 miles per hour, so we ended up towing it behind the Tahoe right over there. So that was less than enjoyable. So but anyway, super neat though. Guess let's dive right in, getting the tent set up right now so I can have at least some cover, because it is so hot down here right now. Alright, see you guys in a minute. What I wanted to do was just kind of walk you through what I did here. One of the things that I had to do was, on all the Bugs I've seen, the coil pack was actually inverted. So the first thing I wanted to try was turning the coil pack over, reattaching some of the wires, and just to see if maybe that might be a start to where the problem was. So that's what I did, was I flipped it back over, I reattached some of the wires, and in this particular section, that's as far as I got. When I touch the test light to the black ground here, you can see that it has a weak signal when it's on the connector, but not on the distributor itself. I didn't catch it right here, but that's actually where the main problem was with the firing on the car. Alright guys, it's running. Unfortunately it's the next day, so I had to go ahead and wait till this morning to come out and show you that I got it running. Turns out that this wire right here was bad, and then I think that coupled with it might have been that some of the plugs the plug wires were on the wrong spot on the distributor, but either way it seems to be running pretty good now. I still think I got to tune it a little. Not 100%, but certainly better than it was. I couldn't do any of that before. All right. Guys, so that's going to do it for this video today. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the suspension, and that'll be in video number 2. So thanks so much for coming by and checking it out. Please hit the like button if you liked anything you saw. If you have any questions, just hit the comments down below, and as always, please subscribe. Thanks so much for coming by.